Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther. Guys, I'm super excited that you're back here to get your updates when it comes to our Manchester United. All right, guys, yesterday was pretty exciting. I'm sure you all enjoyed it. Pretty exciting because we finally had here we go for our number one, Andre Onana, right? And then we also heard news that we are going to officially have a new captain, right? So those were pretty exciting for yesterday, right? So let's jump into today and see what we have in store for you, right? So for today, what I'm seeing is this. Top news is we are seeing reports that Mr. Rashi is due to sign his new contract, and this contract looks like it's going to pay him at least a whopping 300,000 a week. It's very interesting. We got rid of one player who we used to pay that much by the name of David De Gea. We were paying him at least 370 a week, but now we end up basically we are moving that money that we were paying De Gea to give him to Rashi. Is he worth it? Is he worth 300 a week? I don't think any of the players that we have or we're gonna sign is worth that much, because that's when we usually get in trouble, because we pay these players too much money, and then when it comes time to offload, we're having a problem, right? Rashi, to me, I would pay him at least 250, because that Ten Hag, came initially. He was talking about trying to cut down the salary situation for all these players, right? So, but again, Rashford is a brand in itself, right? I know there were reports that he declined big money moves from other European giants. I can tell you, I think one of those was PSG, because we heard last summer that Rashford's brother was talking to PSG, trying to, come up with a contract, right, to move to PSG. But again, that was never going to happen. Rashford is a Mancunian, born and raised. He started playing football, at a very young age at Manchester United. So he was never going to leave, right? And with Rashford, with all the brands that he's doing, endorsements and book tours, philanthropy work that he does, he was never going to leave Manchester United. So again, it brings us to that contract of 300K a week, right? So, I mean, yes, it is a lot, but I think what United is trying to do here is say, look, if we don't give him the money that he wants, for example, and he leaves, these other teams, that's what they're going to give him, right? If he goes anywhere, they're going to give him upwards of 300K. Right, so United, I think they figure, you know what, forget it, let's just get him, let's tie him down, which is good because we need that 30 goals. Now, is he going to be able to reproduce that this coming season? I don't know. Other people were saying, well, he was playing for the contract, right? And usually we've seen other occasions when players get the contract they want, the plateau, right? So I don't know. I'm hoping that Rashford continues with the form that he has, banging in goals, because we need those goals. Because up to this point, guys, we do not have a striker, right? We don't have a striker, but I can tell you for a fact, Ten Hag's and his team's next plan is to secure a striker. Who's that striker? You all know, Rasmus HOJLUND, right? Rasmus HOJLUND is the number one target for Erik Ten Hag and his team, right? Yes, Atalanta, they were asking for some crazy amount like 85 million pounds and stuff like that. But I'm seeing reports today that Atalanta, they've kind of came to their senses a little bit, because now they're talking about 60 million, right? So from 85, now they're back down to 60 million. And so United and Murtaugh, they're going to work on trying to bring that down and negotiate it more to get it to a reasonable number, because come on, there's no way Rasmus HOJLUND is worth 60 million or even 55, because this guy is not even proven, guys, right? He's young, he's a work in progress. So he's not worth that much. So United, I hope we continue to work on them, right? And the problem is now Atalanta know that Ten Hag is desperate, and Atalanta also knows that, you know, he's the main striker we're looking for. And so basically they're going to try to milk us to get the much money as possible for you know, from us. So again, so it's going to be a lot of haggling going on, and I think United will eventually will prevail. Like I still see that we're going to get our player, right? Rasmus HOJLUND, the good thing with him, again, as I was saying, he's young, he's still growing, he has a lot of room to grow. So Ten Hag, he can work on him, mold him to be that next big thing, the next superstar, because we haven't had one of those in a long time. The only one I can remember maybe is it was Rooney when we signed him from Everton. He was pretty young and he became big, right? And then also obviously CR7, you know, we got him at a very young age, and then we built him to be the big superstar he is now, right? So I'm hoping that's what it's going to end up being for Rasmus HOJLUND, because we trust in our coach. Ten Hag has a plan, and that plan looks like it's coming to fruition now, because he's getting the players that he wants, the players that he knows, the players that can deliver what he wants, right? We see that in Onana. He knows what Onana is about. Licha, Anthony. So basically he's getting the players that he, for sure, he knows, he puts them in the team, they will do what he wants, right? So that's the two that, you know, we're going to talk about today when it comes to the big news. So HOJLUND and Rashi signing the contract soon. And also outgoings, I'm seeing reports that McTominay has been wanted by West Ham. West Ham coach has been a big admirer of McTominay because they have the money now. They have that Declan Rice money. So they will need to bring in another midfielder, so they may come and get McTominay from us. I really hope, you know, we can come up with a deal, and McTominay can go on the other side. That way we get money. And also Galatasaray, they're playing games. Galatasaray, you guys are playing games. So Galatasaray comes in and puts in a bid for Fred. Guess how much? 5 million. Really? Really, Galatasaray? 5 million for Fred? You know, Fred was a critical part of our team last season and a couple of seasons before. So 5 million is not going to work. And United definitely rebuffed that. So I'm sure Galatasaray may come in with another offer, right? So we're going to see some outgoings, right? Now that Onana is in, maybe we're going to see Dean Henderson go to Nottingham Forest. We get the 20 million from there, hopefully. And then who else? Maguire, there was a loan move. I believe it was from West Ham as well, that it got rejected, obviously, because we don't want a loan move for Maguire. We want him to go, so we can get money, maybe at least another 20, all right, or 30 million, right? So we're gonna see a lot of movements here in the next couple of weeks, because again, July is almost over. Before you know it, we'll be in August, and before you know it, we're back in, the season is starting, right? So guys, that is all I have for you. If you've watched it to this point, do me a favor, share the video, Twitter, WhatsApp, and also make sure as you're rolling out, do me a favor and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. That way you do not miss any new videos coming out of this channel. Thank you so much. Peace out.